Hey guys, I'm Tarke, this is a tabula rasa, and I want to talk to you about farming coins, and Perandus himself. Now, from the very start of the league, I assumed there would be a system of forcing Perandus spawns, and the reason why I figured this was there will be some form of algorithm in place when it comes to the amount of spawns or how frequently they spawn tied to the zone that you're in. Now, it was fairly obvious also from my brief playtesting and just general knowledge that they would more than likely nerf or reduce this spawn rate in well-farmed zones which you regularly clear through. Now, I'd been for a while suspecting that the side areas wouldn't have this nerf in place, and then it really came about trying to find the best area where you can fully explore the map, because the other big issue is if there is a set forced amount of only one cache or one Cadiro can ever be in one zone at once, then if you wanted to force Cadiro spawns, you want a tight map. Now, to prove that this whole system works, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a montage of runs, and I'll only be showing you the sections where I encountered Chess or Cadiro himself. If you notice the time between when this video started and now at the end, you can see how many spawns I'm getting in such a short frame time. And also remember that this character is not optimized for speed farming. And one other thing I will note, this is a particularly good method of farming challenges. I have completed every single Perandus chest except for the Perandus archive, and considering I've only sunk about 50 to 70 hours in this league, I've propped more chests than most streamers I've been following. Both Noogie and Moors are missing some of the challenges, and the reason why I know this is that I was watching the stream and saying, oh, what does this do, what does that do? I think because I'm doing these weird side routes and I've been testing this in my off time, this is why I'm coming into more caches and more spawn. Maybe, just maybe, you're going to get that Chevrons. Who knows?
Might I unburden you?
Okay, so here we have the perfect example of my theory in place. You enter, you get it right at the start, so as we know that we can only get one chest, at least in Dread Thicket as far as I'm aware, we then clear this out, instantly reset the zone. Now, there seems to be a pretty good chance of getting the cache directly at the start. I've noticed that most of the cache spawns either happen here or in the middle of the map. So if you wanted to be particularly lazy, you could spam restart and just go back and forth, check the start. If not, you could then, oh, see, just slightly further down, clear it, then we can reset, all is good. Now that is a particularly scary guy, I've fought him a couple of times, he is a real pain. So it's also a real nice trick not to reap to him. So let's plan this out intelligently. Essence drain spam, I mean, someone thought that was a good idea. Now, once this guy's down, which seems to be going fairly well now, talk about overtuned. Now, another thing you'll notice is I got this, which is very, very nice. I've been farming the challenges very well. I have most of pretty much everything down at this point. So again, if you are interested in challenges, this is the way to do it. Okay, here we go again. Now if you notice in all these little clips I'm showing you, if you look at the clock, the time between each case is incredibly low. Again, this also isn't a character optimized for the setup. You could be doing this far better if you knew about the system already being in place. So one thing I would probably recommend is if you're doing this on a high level character and there's absolutely no risk of your character ripping to a particularly sketchy box, is going completely movement speed based on all of your flasks, spamming the flame dash, spamming the whirling blades, skipping all the mobs that I've started to do recently, and just hit the chest then instantly reset. Now, if you want to be forcing Cadiro spawns, then you will unfortunately need to be doing full clears, but if all you care about is coins, then this is the way to do it. Here we go once again. As you can see, the skipping method is particularly powerful, and we don't really know the real worth of these coins yet. It is still very early days. But if you have that particularly fancy item somewhere that you just need those extra coins for, or you're hoping that one day you're going to get that big payout, well, that's a nice payout just there. And yeah, so whatever you may think of the optimization, this is definitely a working strategy. Once again, the FPS issue is really the only drawback of this farming, is you're more likely to die because you're going to keep running into these strange FPS drops. Another one to start, really nice. Wow, okay, so this is the first ever double chest I've had. And another one. Another surefire way of noticing if you found Cadiro is, for some reason, Cadiro causes substantial lag in the area. I've also noticed a weird pattern where there were always a ghost in the same map as Cadiro. This could be purely incidental, this could be luck, this could just be Dreadfig. It has a very high amount of ghosts, but it is the case. So hey guys, thanks for making it through to the end. If you would like to follow me on my journey of farming Perandus League, and if you're interested in my Chaos Incinerate character, then please do subscribe to my channel, it really helps. I'm Tarke, this is a cat, and I might have a few too many supporter packs. Bye bye.